Lummi Island, a short story series of the Ostium Network. Written by Alex C. Telander. Read by Justy G. Part 1. Cold Tinted Windows. Five. The island felt colder. Colder than the mainland. Colder than where I was before, which in hindsight is a fairly ludicrous thing to say. But it was also true. The ferry ride aboard the Whatcom Chief had been 6 minutes exactly from when we left the mainland dock and gently touched the island dock, the fenders squeaking against the old wooden quay and protecting the ferry's hull. It had felt more like 26 minutes. There were a bunch of cars headed to the island. Stephen in his shiny Tesla was right at the front, all ready to be the first one on the boat and the first one on the island. Let it be known, I just said a bad word in my head. A very bad word, and it was directed at that very unlikable man. He had pulled over about 100 feet from the ferry dock. Didn't say a thing, just sat there and waited. The quiet engine humming like a comfortable cat fast asleep. It had been perfectly clear. I'd taken my seatbelt off, opened the door, and got out. Got my luggage off the back seat. It wasn't until I closed the door and felt the car move away that I finally relaxed. I relinquished my strangling grip on the pepper spray. I'd been fully convinced he would grab me or try something. I picked a spot on the port side of the ferry, watching the cool blue waters swirl by as the boat rocked left to right ever so slightly. There were over 20 people on board. It was a Friday afternoon. People coming home from work, starting their weekend, people coming to visit, to tourists to sightsee. It should have been a relaxed atmosphere, a growing excitement for the weekend. It was anything but that. There was a cold, standoffish indifference from everyone. It was as if wherever I turned, there was a hard shoulder wanting to keep me away and ignoring me, begging not to have to talk, pleading to just leave them alone. Stephen had given me nothing, absolutely nothing. My hope was that one or more of these people might want to chat on the boat ride over. It wasn't happening. These people wanted nothing to do with me. Looking back on it now, it's all pretty clear. I'm certain that everyone on that boat, including the pilot, I tried talking to him, was a cold, distrustful, mean, distant, and oh so very proud resident of Lummi Island. That was as close as I was going to get to a royal welcome.